From the filming crew being inspired by the actor's passion, to the director of the second season loving his time working with him. Here's how the cast of The Witcher reflect on working with Henry Cavill. And as it's the last time we'd be tossing our coin for our favorite Witcher, let's hear from the cinematographer Romain Lecorbus, who revealed what it was really like working with the White Wolf. Whether he's working on movies or television shows in Hollywood or Europe, Lecorbus is an essential part of any production as a cinematographer. Any idea that originates from producers, writers, or directors passes through him to guarantee that people's visions are paired with his when they appear on screen as intended. Every production is, of course, completed by the actors. And for the massively popular Netflix streaming series, The Witcher star Henry Cavill is what had Romain's curiosity. He said that Cavill's not just there to memorize his lines or collect a paycheck like most actors, but his tremendous dedication to The Witcher, both in front of and behind the camera, inspired him. He revealed that Cavill suffered an injury while they were filming the show, and topped with COVID, he had to work even harder to recover and return to the set. Romain said he had never seen someone be so excited. At 4 a.m. That too, just to do stunts and learn extensive choreography. He also added that Cavill was most likely on set for 16 hours, when everyone else used to be there for 12 max. Despite that, our boy constantly had a smile on his face and was kind and sweet to everyone all the time. According to Romain, Cavill used to say that he was simply happy to be there and was loving the adventure the team was having. This is what stayed with Romain and inspired him a lot. He admired Cavill's passion as a co-worker. Honestly, it shouldn't come as a shock that Cavill explored his ideas for the series with Lecorbus and author Lauren Schmidt-Hissrich. Henry's a huge admirer of Andrzej Sapkowski's The Witcher book series and the video games the stories inspired. He's one of the individuals with the finest knowledge of all the screenplays and books, and his extensive knowledge of all character lines is just impressive. If you look at the BTS footage, the guy works incredibly well with others. He used to occasionally show up to talk about or provide an idea, but he never pushed for it. According to Lecorbus, it was quite uncommon for him to inquire why the camera was in a certain position when he arrived to discuss a scene. Plus, he would always prioritize the benefit of the narrative. A professional witch hunter, if you may. Despite how committed Cavill was to his work, Lecorbus claimed the actor goes out of his way to make the cast and crew laugh during filming. He said that it wasn't a stressful set or anything, but of course, things take turns when a scene is difficult. Although, despite that, Cavill made sure the set kept a pretty wonderful atmosphere overall. He occasionally made jokes, and everyone loved him for it. And Siri maybe loved him a bit too much. She said that everyone was completely shocked when they found out about his departure. Ever since Cavill left Monster Hunter hunting, the actress said that she doesn't think anyone was more sad than her. Because in her mind, they had just wrapped an awesome season just a month prior. Freya Allen also said that she sobbed when she found out because no one could have ever anticipated it. She added that she had a super strong connection with him, not just person to person, but even through their characters. Freya also hinted that Liam Hemsworth's a hurried replacement, who will now be carrying Geralt of Rivia's sword. The actor commented on the announcement of the Australian star's choice for the lead role, that the whole thing was a lot as it's going to be a big change, because everyone was so used to Henry just being himself and keeping the morale up. He was the reason Freya got comfortable with everyone, and it's not going to be the same without him. Although everyone has kept an open mindset about Liam, Joey Batey, who plays Bard Jaskier in the fantasy series, told in an interview Tath he had some knowledge before everyone else. But to be quite honest, everyone in the cast is going to miss him, as he put forth a lot of effort, especially in Season 3. He said that Cavill was the hardest worker he's ever seen. The actor also claims that the whole crew has reached out and done their best to welcome the new wolf. They've also swapped book quotations via email and other such things. And by all accounts, he appears to be only beginning his training. He is playing the part quite seriously. But again, poor Liam, Cavill set such a high standard that it's going to be very tough for the Australian. But anyway, enough of the nice things. There is one person who is not going to miss Henry at all, and that's the showrunner, Lauren Hissrich. Fans think she's the biggest reason that compelled Cavill to leave, because she single-handedly ruined a show that had the potential to be on Game of Thrones level. But before I get salty, I think we can all agree on the fact that Henry's one of the best-behaved actors prior to a recent piece that detailed Cavill's behavior with his co-workers. There had never been any allegations of wrongdoing or rudeness from him. After the first season, Henry Cavill reportedly became quite difficult to deal with, according to the showrunner. Despite the actor's repeated assurances that he has never engaged in any sexual misbehavior, he is accused of acting unprofessionally toward his co-workers and posing a number of obstacles to productivity. It's interesting to note that the celebrity has long had a video gaming fixation. He was playing World of Warcraft when Zack Snyder called about Man of Steel, and he almost missed it. He put so much effort into The Witcher because of his obsession with video games. But later insider reports claim that the producers had little respect for the original content, which led to a creative difference between the writer and the actor. All of these accusations against the celebrity are now seen to have been manufactured primarily to support his departure from the program. Lauren said that Cavill would make an effort to override the female showrunner. On set, female writers and directors found themselves abruptly entirely ignored and unable to do their duties. According to the claims, Henry Cavill's video game addiction gave him toxic traits, which also caused him to act inappropriately among his female co-stars. She said he was late, disorganized, and obsessed. And many people believe that the gaming community is where sexism originated. Damn! Now we know why the show is gonna flop after the season. But anyway, due to Cavill's well-known reputation for being the exact opposite of what the rumors claim, many fans think that this is nothing more than a plot by the producers to defend his departure from the program. On the other side, most people are already planning to stop watching the program after the third season. The negativity spread so much that there was a rumor not too long ago that said the show would stop after season 5. Because of his roles as Superman in Man of Steel and Geralt of Rivia in The Witcher, actor Henry Cavill is well-liked in general among fans of films and television shows. He seems like a wonderful, happy man from the outside. So all these accusations can't be true, right? Even the second season's director Steven Surgic claimed that it was unbelievable. In the interview, Surgic mentioned how courteous Cavill is on set, as the actor used to make everyone feel at home. The director also mentioned how lovely and fantastic it is that he is highly interested in everyone around him. And Surgic did not just praise Cavill personally. He also described him as one of the most dependable performers in the business, saying that when he used to arrive on set, he presented himself in character, wearing a suit and a logo, and used to be versed in all his lines. The guy knew what he was doing. The first 2 episodes of the newest season of The Witcher were produced by Surgic. Because of this, the team had to stay at the filming location longer than usual. Since COVID-19 made it significantly different from how the season typically films, the director still has pleasant memories of that time, particularly with the actors and crew, saying that he wouldn't trade any of the thrilling experiences and opportunities he had for anything. So it was worth every minute. And he was sad he wouldn't get to do it with Cavill like that ever again. So, from the season 2 director loving the hell out of Henry to the cinematographer being super inspired. This was all from the cast of The Witcher reflect on working with Henry Cavill.